It's like buying a suit or something that's off the rack or something that's tailor-made, handmade, right? Somebody who spent a lot of years, their whole life, doing this for a living has put that love and that attention to detail and that passion into what they're making for you, whether that be a custom tailored suit, whether that be a stereo system, whatever that is, all that goes into that product. All right, hey guys, Jerry from Showtime Audio. So continuing on with our Corvette C8 box. This thing, people love this thing. And we have another iteration. So a client reached out to us from California. They want the enclosure, but they want a JL AudioTW3. Now, that is no small feat, right? So we had to kind of redesign the box a little bit, and the woofer fits. It took a little bit of doing, but it fits by the hair of its chinny chin chin. We will show you. So these woofers are very popular, especially in the low profile applications. And so the client asked us to see if we can get a 12 in there. So we got it done, just wanted to show you. This is the amount of real estate we have. So it is a surface mount. There's physically no way to mount it with the flush with the grill, right? We can do that with the 10 TW3, but anytime we go to a 12-inch anything, we have to do a surface mount. Now, with the TW3, it's even more complicated because on a TW3, the opening, the mounting cutout is bigger than a standard 12-inch woofer. And then it has this offset ears kind of to make up for it. So the other challenge is that the woofer is kind of square, right? So see how far this goes down? In a traditional woofer, the woofer kind of tapers, but it's deeper. In this case, the woofer is shallower, but it's more square. It's got a slight pitch to it, but it's basically square. The only reason that's an issue is because the box is pitched and that square hits here. So I want to show you how close this is. So this is a profile of an actual TW3 because obviously if I put the sub in here, you can't see how close it is. But take a look at that. I mean, it is as close as humanly possible, even on the top. So we also machine the top, again, just so that it'll clear the basket of the driver. So now we'll show it to you with the sub in. So just, there you go. And so now you'll bolt up the sub, and I mean, it makes it by the hair of its chinny chin chin. If you look up here, it is literally right above the edge of the enclosure. And the reason that is because we can't go any lower because now it would not clear the bottom. We have to clearance the bottom already. So if we brought the subwoofer slightly lower, even an 1/8 of an inch, we would come out of the bottom of the box, right? Okay. Okay, so and as always, so we have our speaker wire with our PowerWorks connector, which we put on every single one. And then, so this is for the enclosure side, and we give you the amplifier side. So there's, 5 feet of this with the connectors already on it. If not, they can always solder on and extend it if they had to. We also have, for the 12-inch enclosure, we have that new bracket system that we came up with, right? So basically the way this works is that mounts there and that mounts there in the vehicle using existing hardware. So you pull 2 bolts, you put this in, and then you put the 2 bolts back in, and that holds it in place, right? So the other thing we want to talk about, and this part is all thanks to Dama. So she called my baby ugly, so I had to fix it. So we got the carpet, we put in the seam line. If you can see that, it's 1 inch basically all the way around, and it allows us just to have a really nice finish. Nobody's ever gonna see it, right? But it gives it a nice look, right? And then we also paint the enclosure. We use fiberglass, but we tint it black, because this way it just kind of looks as if it's a finished pre-made part, as opposed to fiberglass is typically just kind of ugly. It just doesn't look fantastic. So this is just looks nice. Again, you'll never see any of this stuff, but knowing that it's done at a high level makes it, if you ever have to remove it, it just looks, you know, it still looks good, whether you're looking at it from the back or the front. I know we're gonna get the question, can I get a full-size sub in there, or what full-size sub can I get in there? Because believe it or not, if you look at it, it's very deep. The problem is not the depth so much, is that the floor pitches. So the woofer has to have a certain pitch to it, otherwise it will not make it. So perfect example. So this is a rough template of a 12W3. So as you can see, it will be really, really close, but a 12W3 will fit, all right? So a Audio Mobile, which is the one we recommend, it's the GTS 12. That will 100% fit. If you can see, we clear here and here, right? Now, for my favorite sub, except they're kind of unavailable right this second, but hopefully they'll be available here shortly, is gonna be an Audio Mobile Encore 12. Now that thing fits, no problem. Now the amazing thing about this driver is, not only one does it fit, but you can pump over 1,000 watts to this. Imagine 1,000 watts coming out of your footwell in the cabin of a C8 Corvette. It will be mind-blowing. And if you've seen anything lately, they've been posting a lot of their Clipple testing, which is basically the testing of the driver itself. And this driver tested amazing. Tons of output, said everything, does everything it says it can do, and had one of the lowest distortions of any driver. So not only does it have a ton of output, a ton of X-Max, but it's also very, very low distortion. So it's a very sound quality driver, even though it has a ton of output, which is very rare. It's very rare for a driver to be able to play really, really loud, but also have very little distortion. It's typically one or the other. It plays really, really loud, but it has a ton of distortion. It doesn't play really, really loud, but it has very little distortion. So to have the best of both worlds is very, very rare. This is turned out amazing, and I can't wait for the client to get it, install it, and have him let us know how good it sounds. But having a 12-inch sub in the footwell of a C8, how can it sound bad, right? So excited for him to get it. A lot of thought goes into this. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I order something from a company or somebody, I get it, and it's either missing parts, it doesn't fit well, or the brackets, or it's just not fantastic. So we spend a lot of time kind of figuring out the best way to do things. And if we figure out a better way, then we obviously start doing it that way. So, but even the brackets, so these are steel that's cut, machined, drilled, bent, and painted. And we have a sample, if you can see that, but they're exactly the same. But we keep a sample because, again, one of my biggest pet peeves is that you get it and let's say this bracket is bent too far, not far enough. And so you have to get it and kind of make it fit. Now, there is some cars where there's a little bit of variable, but on a newer car, they're pretty consistent, pretty dead on. So we try to make our stuff the same. So if you look, identical. So these are our masters, so that we don't sell them, use them, throw them away, whatever. We have a master, and we have a mold of the enclosure. So same thing, we can validate that it fits. Biggest thing for me is that it has to work. So number one is it has to fit, has to function, and it has to go in like it was made for the car, which it was. Keep in mind, these are hand built. These are not built by a robot. These are not built in some crazy factory where they're just pumping these things out. These are handmade, so keep that in mind. Are they gonna be flawless? No, but we do the absolute best job we can to make sure that you're getting the best possible product. Yes, It's not absolutely perfect, but again, compared to most fiberglass enclosures or most prefabricated enclosures, take a look versus any of those, you'll see the difference and the attention to details and the quality in the work. It's like buying a suit or something that's off the rack or something that's tailor-made, handmade, right? Somebody who spent a lot of years, their whole life, doing this for a living has put that love and that attention to detail and that passion into what they're making for you, whether that be a custom tailored suit, whether that be a stereo system, whatever that is, all that goes into that product.
Visit our website at showtimeaudiochicago.com.